guys, good morning, good afternoon, and good night. Anyway, this drawing is about when Ariel helping everybody, including the hunters, right? So, the hunters are actually normal people before they turn, evil. It's not like that, because actually, when they turn evil, it was the parasite of the drug make them like that. But anyway, here's Ariel showing the helping other people when they need her, but she knew what she was doing, right? But so anyway, she helps the Emma's father is actually the Hell Emperor. Like, fun fact, I just don't like dealing with him in the match, but I just make him an actually soft teddy bear. And then we got Night Watch, even though he might be annoying, but he's not that bad. And then we got Nayad, because she's a little bit too hard, like because of the puddles. And then we just got like Dream Witch followers. So Ariel actually can see Dream Witch, while the other human can't. Since when she was with her own actual teammate, the Dream Witch will try to direct her with her followers until she told her that, oh, I can hear you like next to me. She had like a long ears like the rabbit when she hear things fall away. And then always remember that animals got really quite instinct for seeing things like we normally can't. So, and then we had Norton, who was looking for treasure, right? So Ariel was always loved crystals, so she loved to dig around the cavern, the mine, just to get some. Oh yeah, even though that one of the missing of this drawing is actually when Joseph, right, the photographer, or actually lost his sword, the katana. So he was looking for his sword into his actual other world, the photo world, and he was not happy. He was actually doing some kind of a photo view at the witch church, right? So Ariel came along and find what he was up to, but he actually admit that he was losing his sword and he doesn't know where he was put the sword at. So you keep finding the sword, while Ariel will just go finding his sword. That way she will know exactly where the sword is. So she was actually looking for the sword from Joseph, and she actually found the sword, but when she tried to find the sword, she found her actual photo form. Yeah, that's what happened when you even have your character stand still while Joseph actually used his ability. You might will find your photo form, your photo doppelganger in another world. That way he will going to hit you for everything. But yeah, that was one of the worst timing of facing this hunter. But you know, he is not that bad when I'm playing with a different character. Anyway, so actually, we got tons of people who think Ariel is just kind, and this is how she really is. Oh yeah, even though when she saw the gamekeeper, he was actually a really quiet, so I make him like a quiet introvert person like me. So that way he loves to do is just likes to cook and just do things that will protect his wildlife, right? It was a bit more timey of trying to color everybody, since I do this like I doodle all of the canvases, and it's exactly I love to make up all the things. I love to make the other characters react to each other this way and over the paper. I did that all the time because I exactly I feel like to do stuff all the time just to draw it, to express myself. Ariel was like a softie, but sometimes she gets some kind of like a bit stubbornness issues, like her cousin. Since then, she's just like that when she was a child, but she grew up, she seems like she's really just have a hard time moving forward because she have losing her favorite people in her life, including her dog along with it. And then, yeah, even though Ariel give the Night Watch some strong lantern, she give him the fireflies when he actually can see through the woods. That way he will find his way out of the woods as peace. Since then that he is a really cool character design. I actually like his character design. I didn't realize that when I was first playing the game. I don't know who is this character. He looks quite dull. I never seen this character before. I just like how he's kind of a pain to deal with. But I always remember that you always had to hog the walls when he used the wind attacks on you, right? I really think the Witcher might be a very easiest to deal with him, since you need to find the kiting area. So yeah, that's what I thought about it. Besides, I'm not good with trying to rescue people with Hell Ember because he can actually hit you. That's it. Just like Full Skull, he's actually hunter form. Yeah, and so next time, I will try to put a video as soon as possible, even though I got tons of video before the end of this year. Yeah, 2024 wasn't a great year for me because I don't really expect this to be this much of a challenge. I don't know about 2025. Hopefully I might do better. Well, yeah. Anyway, this is the first drawing I actually complete. And yes, she was the only character who was always trying to help these characters, these people. And then yes, even her sister wasn't there, she always go with Orpheus just for the detective things. Well, I don't know, they just friends. Actually, they're actually become like relationships. Well, we'll see like happens since I actually shipped them. So yeah. Anyway, see, that's all the drawing of this picture of the characters. Some of them missing, but I couldn't fit them. So anyway, let's go up to the next one. Okay, now this one is when her friends and her sister and brother have an actual difficulty of go with the match here. Okay, Ariel older sister Gabriella. Sorry, I forgot my actual scene names. I haven't remember any of them yet. Have actually breaking the cipher. She is a tough woman. She actually broke a cipher, and Daniel was completely upset that how are we gonna go and complete the mission of this match without breaking any ciphers. So anyway, and then the other ones like Wobby and Andrea had to realize who's going to rescue someone on the chair. Their actual hunter is the gamekeeper. And then, yeah, because they don't like to face the gamekeeper together, since the gamekeeper is more a threat to them. But until then, those two are getting really tired of wanting to wait for the hunter. So Ariel just warned them that the hunter was coming, so they're hiding in the shack. They're not humans. They're not actually smarter, just like the people who are actually survivors. Since they want to try as a survivor, they get saying like, great, we can't even win this. How are we gonna do it? And first of all, one of them are actually qualified, trying to climb on the walls to the other side. But there is an actual bar wires, right? Bar wires around the side of the top of the walls, including like closer to the gate. It's just rooting electricity. That's why they did that, because sometimes survivors can just climb on the walls with something they can just use. Since then, they have rules and no forbidding like flying out of the match. And no worries, but they will actually make it out of alive. And then see what I forgot to draw. Oh yeah. So Daniel and Wobby will never get along. So they're gonna start argue every time they see each other. Since they don't focus on the match, they're always focused on themselves, because they don't like to being in the same teammate. They do that because they never like each other, and they might get along a little bit, but sometimes they get a little time to time to make fool out for themselves, just to be themselves. They do that every time, since at the mall they just doesn't like each other. Since they were kids, they just thought they were just slacking off each other since they growing up, but now they just don't understand about how to be friends each other. Well, even though they learn about others from the noble land, they try so hard not to get mad at each other, because it's just a game. But it's really that Daniel always blames his own teammate for the cause of losing. It's like he's toxic, but he may not be toxic. He's just having a rough time of getting the cipher decoding done, even though he's not really good at decoding. He's just quite a harasser himself. If he had an actual weapon, he's not currently using it. But even though I think his sister is also a harasser, because she's actually good at fighting against the hunter in their wills. So she might be a difficult way to you guys to know that she's better of grabbing the hunter's leg without letting go. The praying mantis are really good at grabbing things with their prey, so she did the same thing with the hunter. Even though there's 2 spiders on the team, it's like Soul River. They usually just use their own technique of being smart, just like the hunter, is to throw webs to make the hunter stuck. One of them. and just had the survivor to flee away from them. Since then, that's their actual technique of their ability. Andre is actually good at speed. When he speed, just like the forward, but that's not his actual teammate. His teammate is actually the prisoner, Mine Eyes, and the mechanic, because he's actually the smarter one who can just decode everything. About Andre, I really think I would definitely get him an actual add him with the robot arms instead of born with 4 arms, because I really think I want to change his character a little bit different, since I really think it's best for him to have like a set of robot arms underneath his normal arms, so that one might be better. Alright, that's all I have. So anyway, I really hope you guys enjoy the drawings. I'm very proud of it. It just takes some time to draw. Oh yeah, and the feet here, it is really hard to find which cipher that actually doesn't have anybody on it. The last cipher will be very hard to find when it's someone using it, and just say where's the last cipher locate at. Like seriously, I have hard time of looking for which the other cipher is without anybody on it. So it will take me like sometimes, because it's just happens recently since I could not find where the last cipher is, or the other cipher without anybody using it. So yeah, anyway. So hope you have a good weekend and stay safe. And I love you very much. Take care and goodbye.